Hello and welcome to The Hero Spouse. I'm Kendra Ruth, here to answer one of your questions about marriage and midlife crisis. Today we have Queen. Queen is a female left behind and forward-moving spouse with a bomb drop of March 5th of 2022 and a date of marriage of 2017. She has a Vanisher who is a high-energy replayer. And this is a very quick question. Will he come back soon? So Queen, first, if he's a Vanisher, the answers are different. But first, in general, and I'm going to answer this supposing that it is midlife crisis, because I don't have all the information, but in general, we suppose midlife crisis. No. Of course, that's relative. My husband came back. Well, he was not a Vanisher, so he can't return or came in and out a lot. If you have a Vanisher, the odds that he will ever come back are much lower than the other people. I'm sorry. That's a really hard thing to say, but I don't want to delude people. And I also noticed, though, that a lot of people claim there's just a Vanisher when they don't really understand what a Vanisher is. And I've seen people say their clinging boomerang is a Vanisher. So let's say you have a clinging boomerang. The answer is still no. Your spouse, if he's in a midlife crisis, he just went in March. The time starts with bomb drop, March 2022. That's the year I am recording this. And at the earliest, I would expect, let's not use the word expect, but a return at 3 years. That doesn't mean they move home in and out, but those are premature. I would expect, or MLC lasts 3 to upwards of 7 years. 3 is early, but it happens. So I wouldn't expect it in that sense. I'd still say it's early, it's probably not, but it could happen. No, I'm sorry. So what do you need to do about that? You have to choose whether you want to stand. I think it's an important thing to stand during a grace period. And that doesn't mean that you're standing for your marriage. It means you're standing for your healing. You work on getting yourself healed enough to a point where a major life-changing decision is something you can make. Now, you're having part of the decision made for you, but don't you want to have your choice back? Don't you want to say, if we're getting a divorce, I want to be choosing it too. Get yourself to a place where that's something you can say, yeah, I'm fine, or I'm not fine, I wish it weren't, but I accept that. You get healed. And then you can choose to stand for your marriage because, yes, I would like a reconciliation, even though the odds are against it. You stand for your marriage after you're prepared to make that choice. But soon, no. MLC, it's a really long marathon. Maybe it's not a marathon. Maybe it's an ultra marathon, one of those 100-mile ones. And so I want you to learn about midlife crisis. I want you to look at the free course if you haven't done that already. Find out what you're getting into and what you need to heal from, just so that you have an understanding. Whether you choose to stand or not, it helps heal your heart if you understand this isn't personal. It's not about you. But he's not going to come back soon. Not if it's a midlife crisis. I'm sorry. So I hope this helps, and I'll see everybody in the next question.